Hello, welcome. What's up, Kron? Thanks for that alert, dude. Linux, come back, man. What happened? Mama Goof, congratulations on first. Welcome in, everybody. It is Thursday, February 20th, 2025. Sup, nerd? What's up, nerd? I just read your long-ass message in your Discord server, Outlaw. Don't even sweat it, bro. It's going to work out. Believe me. I know I'm probably the worst person to say that because of how often I stress about crap. But I need to take my own advice. It's going to all work out, brother. Trust me. Slam Cattle Wagon, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. So you both, so we have like streamers here. Slam Cattle Wagon. He's doing an unbelievable promo, I guess you could call it, around was it Wear Blue for Andrew, the thing that you're doing? You're donating all your bits to are going to Andrew. Man, I gotta message you. I wanna put some stuff up on my stream to kind of promote that as well. I don't know all the details. I know it's basically a child that is suffering from some sort of cancer, and they're doing blue shirts, Wear Blue for Andrew, and they're just trying to get some support, and because obviously that stuff costs, and then obviously just having the supportive community behind you is a great thing. So I'm doing all right, man. Just got home from dinner with the family. Man, the kid kicked literal ass at Taekwondo tonight. She's like breaking so many boards with the axe kick, which is her belt test next week. And she's got like her motion stuff down, and she's just gonna rock it, y'all. We wear blue for Andrew, and I'm giving all my best for the month of national to his family. Right on. See, that's what we're talking about. We went to an Italian place, a place we haven't went before. So I was like on Instagram recently watching some reels, and this place, I see food reels because I'm kind of a foodie, and I see a lot of food reels, and they're usually like, I'm in Texas, so I'll see them, and they'll be like in Florida somewhere or something. I never really get much local, right? And so I see this one, and it's this amazing looking stuffed pizza. And I'm like, dude, that looks so freaking good. And it turns out that it's like on the other side of the highway from Lil C's Taekwondo school. So this was like 6 months ago. I saw this reel, and then we finally got to try it tonight, and we met the owner of the place, and it was just a really cool experience, man. Oh no, Philly, what did you do, man? What did you do? You slipped on the beans, my man. Hope you're doing well. I know you ended kind of early tonight. Hope everything's well, man. Hope you're doing all right. Probably just one of those nights. I don't know. What did you? Yeah. Oh, your computer is messing up. Oh, that stinks, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully the gremlins in the machine resolve themselves pretty soon. But thanks for those 5 months, man. I owe you a spicy bean. If you want a good place to go over to, I'm not going all the way over to Pantego though. This place is like literally like right by my house. But this place is really good, and really good people there, and we had a really good time there. But Philly, thanks for that support. Enjoy those emotes, the ad-free viewing. You're already VIP, so the role in Discord doesn't really do much for you, but I appreciate it, man. I really do. My headset's about to die, so I gotta plug it in here in a second. But Guys, thank you so much for all your support, though. Everybody who comes in here and hangs out and has a good time. We're gonna be playing a game that I've never played before. I have never played it before. I have zero playtime in this game. I just know it's a cool space thing. It's very highly rated, and I think we're gonna have a good time. I gotta find my cable though for my headset here in a minute. I wear this all day for work too, so it doesn't surprise me when it tries to die. I usually try to keep it charged, and I forgot to plug it in before we left. But anyways, I do owe you a spicy bean, sir. We're gonna do that right now. Here, once I find this cable, which I think I put in my bag. Yeah, we're gonna snooze the ads here, so you non-turbo, non-subscriber people don't get caught in a ad during my dialogue here. But yeah, Pantegos. That's yeah. Oh, that's kind of out there. I do want to get down there and try the Goldie's barbecue place though, down in Cannondale. But that's a hike too. That's down there, kind of in that same direction. When my mom lived in down by Cannondale and all that stuff, that probably would have been that big of a deal. But I don't really have anybody over there anymore. Place is 5 minutes from Jerry World. That's more reason to stay the hell away. By the way, that's more reason. No, I get you. It's probably just right south there. But let me find this cable real quick, guys. I'm gonna put on mute real quick, so just bear with me. But you can watch your Eagles gear and watch them. That's true. I don't have to wear my Eagles gear for me to watch them cry anymore, because they just cry on their own most of the time. All right. We get this thing plugged in. And we'll switch over to the bean mode for our dude Philly over here. It also gets to be a little louder in my headset when I plug it directly in, because it goes from Bluetooth to like passive plugged in mode, which I really like about this headset, but you do have to deal with a cable. Anyways, y'all, bean time. Let's do this. We're gonna go to the bean scene. Here we are. Welcome. We have like 2 boxes here that have, I think this one's empty. That's the empty. I need to just throw this one away. I have 2 other boxes over here. I'll pull a bean out of this one. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to go hot. As hot as possible. That's not very hot. That's not hot. Habanero is pretty good. We're going to do habanero. Philly, brother, thanks for your support, man. I appreciate it. That's the orange one. Maybe we're grabbing 2. Maybe Kron says, fuck it. Let's do 2. Kron, thanks for those bits, dude. I appreciate it. Yes, you heard beans. We're going to grab another one. I think this one, I don't think there's any Reapers left in this box. The habanero might be the hottest you're going to get, which are like orange and really easy to identify. So there's 2 habaneros right here. I don't know if you can see it in the overhead or not. Sorry, I was doing paperwork. Like toilet paperwork. Because, wipe your ass, boy. Seriously though, thank you for those bits, man. Thank you for that sub, Philly. We're gonna do these one at a time. There's only like 5 Reapers. Yeah, Mama Goof was looking into just buying a box of Reapers or whatever, but like work order paperwork, and it's still toilet paper as far as I'm concerned. There were a lot of Reapers in these, but that stinks, man. Sometimes they're hard to identify too, especially when you're half blind like I am. So sometimes I don't realize they're a Reaper until the next morning, if you know what I mean. So here we go. Let's go 1. These are so tasty. These are amazing. I love these so much. Mmm. So good. So just hearty and flavorful. Damn it, Snow. This mother. Dude, Snow, that's like 34 months, man. I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the continued support. And dude, we haven't played anything together in a freaking long time, man. It's just weird. We used to play shit together all the freaking time. Hey, that one's still kicking my ass. I'll draw another bean here in a minute. Actually, just fucking, we'll get another habanero. So we still have 2 habaneros left. I'm coughing my ass off. That would be our annual gameplay. Yeah. So that's another thing I want to talk about here is I'm doing a convoy next Monday on TMP. Anybody's welcome to join. I'm going from San Diego to Bellingham. Monday is my 6-year anniversary of streaming. So we're gonna keep it low key, do a little convoy, play some trucks. Thank you, Kron, for that headshot redeem. All right, we got 2 beans here, both habanero. We're just going for the hottest of the hot that we have left available. Here's another one. Awesome. So flavorful. Oh, really, really good stuff. Oh my God. And we got an ad break. I didn't dismiss it. Oh my gosh. These are a lot. These are a lot more than I remember. Where I even put that? Oh, ads. Yeah, ads. All right. I got another one. Holy 8 balls. Lemon. I don't have any lemon juice. Will they make them better or worse though? What's the real story there, Kron? More beans may help. Yeah. Why don't you just drink pure fire? That'll help. Burn all those taste buds. Just burn them right out of your mouth. All right, number 3, y'all. Number 3. Ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. All right, Tattoo, calm down. All right, it's not that serious. Welcome in, Tattoo. All right, another bean. Let's do it. Woo! I've been shot. They got me. Oh man, my mouth is like going numb right now. I don't really remember these being this hot. All right, that was it. They're becoming the door. Got a poof. Ron, thanks, brother. Take care. Be safe. I don't see you again tonight. Get some rest, man. I'll see you in Texas time. All right. I keep hitting the mic here like a complete unprofessional streamer. All right. I'm going back to this one. We's back. Whew. This is empty, by the way. This is empty. Oh crap. So yeah, convoy on Monday. Convoy will start about 9:30ish. Stream will start about 9. There's my logo on a can holder thing. Excuse the sound, but I wouldn't mute it, but you know, then I would be being thoughtful. All right, y'all. I thought about it. I probably will. I'll probably do that tonight after stream. I was gonna put something in Chuck's books too, but I mean, I don't really expect a lot of people to show up. I mean, it's just me, for crying out loud. It's not like it's, Snowpocalypse or anybody. It's really for the community here and all the people that supported me and, the friends I've made and, that business. Wouldn't even show up for Snowpocalypse convoy. Oh, yeah? The guy would probably ban you. I'm filled with such tremendous joy when somebody pushes the button that says, don't push this. Yes, really. I mean, it says don't push it. You gotta push it, right? You were the first to push it. And when you pushed it, the timeout was a lot longer than it is now. I actually need to change the verbiage there because it's no longer 60 seconds. It's like 30 seconds. Oh, that was great. So we're playing Kerbal. Ghost Venom. I'm having a great night so far. I hope you're having an even better night. Dude, my nose is running now. Because what's up, Rhythm? I need that, but for 30 minutes. I mean, you can set the time however long you want, but it felt like a whole minute was too long. Yes, you did, Tattoo. Yes, you did. Oh man, it's awesome to see all you beautiful people on the channel tonight. I'm not even driving. We're not playing that game tonight. Tattoo. Jesus. I noticed. I actually, honestly, though, it doesn't bother me because when people use all that stuff, because, it's still 12 degrees and still snowing. It's like 20 something here, 26, I think. So we're having a little like heat wave right now compared to the last few days. But we were supposed to get like ice because it's supposed to rain when it was like 9 degrees, and it never really rained that much. Yeah, I was watching the Four Nations game. It was 1-1 last time I saw it. Eating ice cream. What kind of ice cream? What's everybody's favorite kind of ice cream? 2-2 now. Damn. Strawberry. It's probably my least favorite kind of ice cream. Not, I have nothing. I love strawberries, but like stuff that's strawberry flavored to me, just everything just tastes like so like generic. I like my favorite is Michael Scott's. What was Michael Scott's favorite? I don't remember. More fucker me? What? You're confused. I know what you mean. More for you. But you're so used to cursing that you had to throw that in there. I understand how it is, though. It's okay. It's really okay. What was Michael Scott's favorite? Now I'm going to have to look that shit up because Snow's probably just going to let me sit there and just stew in it. Cold ice cream's your favorite? Really? Would have never guessed. JB would be Helly. Are you drunk? What double chocolate chip cookie? That's like basically mid. I know. Just messing with you. Typo machine over here. You're gonna have the you're gonna have the diabetes. Got ice cream and double chocolate cookies. Can't. I mean, single chocolate's just that's just scrub shit right there. You gotta have the double chocolate. Michael Scott's favorite ice cream. Mint chocolate chip. That's right. I'm trying to remember what like episode that was in. Because yeah. Why so I asked what's Michael Scott's favorite ice cream. And it's like, did you mean Spider-Man's favorite ice cream? No, but now I'm curious. Peter's favorite is cherry vanilla. Can't say that I've ever tried it. I do like Neapolitan, but like the out of the three flavors, the strawberry is probably my least favorite. 940 remaining. Nice. So it's not the ass kicking it was the other night, I guess. A little bit better of a game. Cookies. My kid has some cookies. There's some Tiff's Treats cookies in here. It was a birthday one where he asked for the ice cream cake, even though Meredith has an allergy. That's right. that is right. I remember now. Dude, I feel like I have like my memory stinks. So like I just forget stuff. I write a lot of stuff down, and then anything I don't write down it's just lost to the world. So like I feel like I need to rewatch those. Just the whole series again. Because there's so much that I feel like I've forgotten, and then I'll remember it, and then it's like I feel like I never forgot it. Oh, that's weird. Anyway, guys, we're playing Kerbal Space Program. I've never played this game before. I think I may have watched a little bit of a stream once, but it looked intriguing, and I've had it forever. I heard the second one, the sequel, is not very good, so we're gonna do some science stuff, I guess. This is the first time I've even launched this game, so according to Steam, it's Steam. Dude, I got like a little bit of like, a little bit of that habanero. The game's currently loading. We'll see what happens if it requires me to do a bunch of crap. I can't believe I've been streaming for 6 years though. That is crazy. I feel like I just started like today actually. I feel like this might be my first stream. But here we are. not being our first stream. It's not even loaded into full screen yet, so I don't know what I have to do here. Settings. Graphics. Yeah, we want this to be full, like 1440 here. It's full screen, frame limit. What's default? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, let's switch over to the game. For now, I'm gonna hang out up here. Let's see if that's a good spot for this. If not, we'll just move. Okay. Let's check other settings. Make sure we're not. I heard that employees at NASA play this, but probably not after the Department of Government Efficiency went through there and laid them all off for playing Kerbal Space Program. Backs a pop. What do you drink? What do you drink, Tattoo? I got Coke Zero because I like Coke, but I'm diabetic, so I gotta watch the sugar. I usually actually drink even Dr. Pepper. I have zero sugar Dr. Pepper in my fridge too. I can respect that. Add-ons and mods. What do we have here? It doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, it opens a browser. Awesome. It opened like 4 browsers. It's amazing. Start game. I'm gonna like kill the music for now. Resume saved. Start new. Play missions. Mission builder. Training. Maybe we should do training first. Now we can say we've had a pop together. Well, it's like down here in Texas, like what kind of Coke you want? And they're like, Dr. Pepper. What is a Coke? Pop is just weird to say. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I know there's like a whole, like half the world that says that, but it's just, it still sounds weird. I call it, usually I call it either a Coke or a soda. Mini soda. Getting started in basic construction. This is really small to read. I'm gonna have to, let me hit the UI skill. I saw that setting in there. We go like 150. Yeah, it's a little better. Cause you know your boy's like blind over here. Okay. I should be able to read some stuff. Oh, much better. The tutorial presented by famous rocket scientist Werner von Kerman himself, y'all, covers the basics of rocket construction in the vehicle assembly building. He's waiting for you down there and is always in high demand. Don't dally. Who do you think you're talking to, boy? I'm just kidding. We'll stop dallying, sir. All right. Welcome to today's lecture on vessel construction. I'm Werner von Kerman. Whether you want to put a satellite in orbit, make a transcontinental flight, or step into the very surface of the moon, you're going to need to build yourself a ship. It should be pretty easy, even if you're not a famous rocket scientist like myself. Right, dude. In this tutorial, I will first show you around the Kerbal Space Center, then take you to the vehicle assembly building where you'll learn how to construct a simple ship. We'll cover adding and removing parts, what the parts do, how to change the performance settings of the parts which have that option, how to control staging. At the end of the tutorial, you will have a craft kit for a quick hop from the launch pad. At each step, I will lock out all controls other than the ones you need for that step. If you still manage to mess up, it took even me some time to become as skilled as I am now. You can press the back button and go back and fix things. It won't light up unless you do mess up. So he's saying that we're going to mess up, chat. That's exactly what I think this guy is saying. Probably right. But still, I feel the need to point it out indefinitely. You're now at the Kerbal Space Center. I'll give you a quick rundown of how to get around. The KSC for short is home to the pinnacle of Kerbal endeavor and achievements for space exploration. Using the facilities you can see here, you will be able to manage your space program, create rockets and planes, track your Kerbal explorers as they roam the solar system, find exciting new uses for explosive substances. In case of emergency, hire more Kerbals. To find out about each of the facilities, you can hover your mouse over them or the facilities buttons. They show up when the cursor is outside the window. You need to repair a structure or upgrade them in your career. You can do this by right-clicking them. Take some time to hover the mouse over the building, see what they are, blah, blah, blah. You're ready to enter the vehicle. Okay, so that's tracking station, research and development, astronaut complex, administration building, spaceplane hangar, vehicle assembly building, mission control, launch pad. All right, runway. We have a whole little space center here. This is our cool spot. Okay, so we need to go into this place. Very good. What you see in the middle of this is the construction area. This is where parts are placed and your craft is constructed. On the left side of the screen is the parts toolbox. See that? Fuel tanks, engines, all kinds of stuff. Where parts are placed and craft is constructed. On the left side of the screen is the parts toolbox. You will see parts available for each of the different categories. Once they're, you need to pick up that is. Okay. Select a command module. If you want your craft to be controllable, you need a command module, and it's best to make it the first part you place. This part will either contain some plucky Kerbal crew or an automated pilot mechanism. As we've just started, there's only one choice. Go ahead and pick the command module from the Pods tab. Alright, what's the Pods tab? Pods. Command pod. Okay, so after at least one part is placed, you can look at it with your controls. Arrow. Oh, I can move around and pick her up. Zoom in and out, all this funky stuff. Okay. If you'd like your pilot to be able to make more than one flight, he or she will have to return safely to the ground or water on Kerbal. Parachutes are a simple way to make sure that happens. They can be found on the utility tab. When you're choosing parts, you can view the details. Yeah. Go ahead and select the MK16 by left clicking on it. On the utility. Where's utility? I thought it said, oh, utilities at the bottom. Okay. Okay. Cost is 422. And you should place it there. Okay, it's placed. We put it there. The beans are still kind of kicking me. Alright. Some parts, like our parachute here, have configurable options. See, these are right click on the parachute. Okay. Altitude, minimum pressure. That now you'll see the available parameters. On the parachute, you'll see that you can adjust our altitude and the atmospheric pressure at which to open. Then it can be quite useful on distant worlds. What's up, Goose? How you doing, man? For now, let's check on that. I need to turn my lighting down. It's gonna kill me here. Okay. For now, let's check that the opening height on the chute is at least 100 meters. Yeah. AT is a Kerbal way, after all. For the minimum pressure slider, move to a bit to the right to 0.2. This setting prevents the chute from activating until the atmospheric pressure is above the configured value. On Kerbal, 0.2 is about 9 kilometers in altitude, so even if you stage early and arm the parachute, you will wait until then to activate. Hide these options by right-clicking in the background scene. Alright. By picking up another part when there's one available. When you're happy with that, we can proceed. Okay. Next up, we're going to need something to make us go. Click on the Engines tab and the left and show the available engines and solid rocket motors. Alright, engines. We have the Thumper. That's all we have. I can green screen off a little bit. No, I don't think so. Okay. Grab one and connect it to the bottom of the pod. Okay. Alright. You may need to zoom or remove the camera to be able to do so. Good. Really good. We're making space rockets. Alright. Oops, I forgot you're just starting out. You're not a famous rocket scientist. And to make that craft survivable as it stands now, you'll have to be better at rocket science than me. Ha! Impossible. Problem with that craft is that this solid rocket is too powerful for the payload. A single small pod and a chute will either burn up on the ascent from going too fast or burn up coming back down. Even if you survive that, the craft's mass will cause it to fall too fast for the parachute to operate properly, and you'd be hit the surface before it could stop you. Okay, I promised to teach you how to change that to make it work in a later tutorial, but now let's continue. Well, at least this way, I get to tell you about removing parts. Pick up the Thumper, either drop it back over the parts or select delete. So, okay. Done. Okay. The right solid motor. Instead, let's add some solid motor that's a better match for the ship of this size. At the start of your career, you'll have what I consider rubbish parts. Literally the motor here, and it looks like it may well be a converted trash can. Nice. That said, it does have enough oomph to get this little craft moving forward, and quickly as you progress, you'll be able to unlock more engines and other parts. Now though, let's pick the R25 flea and connect it to the bottom of the pod. Alright, flea bag. Looks like a little rocket, dude. Can you see it? The little spaceship. There's just a tutorial outlaw. Jeez. So I was reading about this because, you know, I told you about Little C's interest in space stuff and all the things that we're doing education wise, and this was actually like recommended. Apparently, I was reading articles about it, and there's literally like people in NASA who play this game, like to sharpen their skills and all that stuff. So it's actually recognized. I thought that was cool as hell, man, because, you know. And apparently the sequel to it apparently stinks. So we're just playing the first one. I don't even own the second one. Probably not gonna own the second one. This is on sale right now too on Steam for like $10. Alright, we got the engine, we got the pod, we got the parachute. Alright, the staging stack. Nice one. You built the simplest survivable craft possible. We can go launch this right now, but it might be safer to explain one other thing first. In the bottom right, you will see the staging stack. Okay. It's a box with the number 0 right down here. And icons for the parachute and engine in it. This stack shows us which parts will be activated as we stage our rocket. Interesting. Okay. What this shows is that when we activate the next stage, both engines and the parachute will be triggered. While it would be considered funny to open the parachute and fire the motor at the same time, it's not going to give you much of a flight. To fix that, you need to separate the engine and the chute into 2 stages. If you mouse over 0, you will click the plus and minus to appear left on. Okay, so we hit the chute. So we're just like moving it to a different stage, yeah? Okay, we hit a plus and we hit stage 1. Okay, so you hit the plus, added the stage. You add too many, click the minus next one, and make sure you have precisely 2 stages. We do. So I assume we would want to launch and then we would want to shoot in the later stage. So you're just setting up like sequential, you know, I want you to do this then. And I want you to do this then in stages. Okay, that's interesting. Next. Excellent. It's important to note that the stages activate from the highest number and then count down. So our first stage will be stage 1, the engine. Okay, so we got these backwards. So we got the engine in stage 1. And our second one will be stage 0, the chute. Now drag the engine icon from stage 0 down to stage 1. We did that. And give our pilot some comfort. Poor guy. He's going to be so destroyed. Okay. Saving it for later. That's it. We now have a safe, well, relatively safe craft that's ready to go. Make sure that if we need this design again, we don't have to build it all from scratch. Top of the screen, you'll see the name of our craft, untitled spacecraft, up here. Doesn't seem so majestic. Why don't you change that to be something more style? You could add a description if you like. Kitty first craft. How about that? Yeah. You use the load translator. These names and descriptions help you to grab the right vessel. When you're happy with the name, click save in the save icon in the upper right. There. Okay. We did it. Thumbing up. Excellent work. Feel free to play around with the parts and techniques I've shown you, and when you're ready to continue, press the red button on the upper right to exit. Back at the training menu, try the flight basics tutorial to learn how to fly this little craft, and then the intermediate construction tutorial can teach you more about the editor. This is pretty interesting. That's it. Can I put this like here? And put another one like here? And move those to stage 1. Then I could just, change my mind about that, just like crash these pieces. Let's save. Shitty little craft. Load. Okay, so we have to exit this tutorial. Training basic flight now. Does it check off that I've done these? Or does it just kind of leave you there? Got a lot of tutorials to go through here. Basic flight. Learn the basics of flying a spacecraft in KSP. In this tutorial, flight instructor Gene Kerman will take you through the essential flight controls and instruments required to launch a simple hopper that you built in Construction Basics. Okay. Let's do it. Welcome to the Kerbal Space Center launch facility. I'm Gene Kerman, and I will teach you the basics of piloting a spacecraft. I trust you've already checked the basic instruction tutorial. If not, I recommend you do so before going through this one. Today we will do a run through of all the important controls of your spacecraft. Our little hopper from your basic instruction lesson with a Warner may not have all of them, but we do a full run through once and see how it flies. Ready to go? Press next. Flying a spacecraft is all about being in control of a generally very chaotic situation. As a pilot, your main flight controls will affect the pitch, yaw, and roll of the ship. Let's look at those first. All the other controls will look locked until they're needed when the tutorial is closed. Okay. Stuff going on. Pitch, yaw, and roll are the 3 directions you will rotate your craft. Pitch, yaw, roll, and pitch. Next up, you'll see how they rotate all these directions. The SW would be pitch, AD is yaw, and QE is roll. By controlling pitch, yaw, and roll together, you can keep the ship in a controlled flight. Try it now. You'll notice the indicator on the lower left move as the control input. Yeah. You see that. SW, QE. Throttle plus pitch, yaw, and roll are the main controls you'll need to master for a successful crash-free flight. We'll skip over the throttle control for now, as this vessel has no need for it. Don't worry, I'll explain another time when it's of use. Remember that all of these controls have a limited amount of effectiveness, so bigger, heavier ships will probably respond much more slowly to the controls than a little small one. Also good to keep in mind that as stages are separated from the ship, it will become lighter, and this will usually mean easier to control. Next, let's look at the rest of the flight controls. Okay, staging. In flight, all planning you put into the staging sequence of your ship comes into play. My brain, this is already getting in my brain, y'all. I'm already getting tired. Long day of working and followed by this. I mean, this looks fun. It's very detailed. I just want to blow something up now. You know what I mean? Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Oh, well. I'm drinking out of this thing. Yeah. Mama Goof made. And it's Coca-Cola Zero Sugar. Not alcohol. I don't drink that stuff anymore. Mine's in the mail. What's the mail? You want that in a hat now? We're working on hats. We've been doing some cost evaluations and seeing what it would take to actually make some and maybe do something with them. We'll see. Just keep an eye out. I know. I'm a terrible person. I'm an absolute terrible person. Okay. Staging. From launch to the final deployment of the descent of the parachute, you control the activation of several of the ship's parts by activating steps. Probably not. It's not like the Frost Buddy. It's just it'll do the 12-ounce like Coke cans. That's all I know for sure that it'll do. Cause I also have a Frost Buddy, you know, one of those that's like universal. But this one's not really. Yeah, this is one that my mom got me for Christmas. You know, it's got the insert that you take out and you can. These things are kind of pricey though. These things are like $50 just for the thing. This can's empty, so no need to put that back in there. Yeah, this has like the camouflage. That's why I didn't show up when I'm green screening. The camouflaged American flag. But it fits like every kind of can you can throw at it, basically. It'll fit just about anything. It doesn't fit like the small Red Bull cans I noticed, and the really big ones. So like it's gotta be somewhere in the middle of those two. I have these two things. These are the things I have for my cans, and like, you know, I don't have like 80 Stanleys like somebody I know. He's probably asleep right now. Maybe, I don't know. If I die suddenly, that's why. Because I've just probably stepped over the line. Yeah, stages. Stage indicator lower left. Yeah. See that? Afraid, chat. Afraid. Notice it's in lower left. It shows the current active stage. Okay. This stage 1. Since we haven't launched yet, it's showing the first stage is active. I have your staging controls locked for now, so the staging is glowing purple. Okay. One thing on staging, your staging setup is causing strife, or you change your mind about something, you can edit the stage sequentially on the fly. Pun intended. No need to go back to the assembly facility. The nav ball. I'm assuming it means this thing. Important part of flying is knowing how your ship is oriented and where it is going, and that's why a good pilot is always aware of the ship's attitude, where it is pointing, and its velocity vector, where it is going. These aren't always the same direction, and as your skills improve, you should pick up on these. The big round instrument on the lower center of the screen is called the nav ball. This device sums up most of the critical information needed for proper death-free flight. Look how he puts that. Here you see the ship's nose in relation to the horizon. When you're not pointing straight up, it's easily visible as a line between the blue sky and the brown ground. as well as its heading, compass, bearing, and speed. Also get several icons that indicate things like your current velocity vector, but we'll look at those later. Flight instruments in the top center part of the screen. Yeah, right here. You have your altimeter, vertical speed indicator, and atmosphere gauges. The altimeter will show you the distance to the planet's surface at sea level. This means the actual surface may be much closer, to watch out for the ground when landing. Just a second. I gotta figure out what this noise is. Sorry about that. And yes, I'm still wearing my Outlaw shirt, by the way. I don't change t-shirts, but like every other day or so. Sometimes 4 or 5 days if I'm... Anyways. I don't have any meetings. Alright, let's see. It's also a screen. Yeah, let's see. Outlaw. Right there. Alright. The altimeter will show you the distance to the planet's surface, sea level, blah, blah. Your vertical speed indicator shows how quickly your altitude is changing. When launching, it's considered best to keep this gauge pointing up. I would think so. The atmosphere gauge indicates how deep the ship is in the planet's atmosphere. This helps you know if the ship is high enough for orbiting without losing speed to air resistance, or judge how effective wings and control surfaces will be. This tutorial is pretty in depth, honestly. Parachute indicators. All right. Valentina, see this person down here? This Kerbal. Oh, wow. There's something wrong. Oops. How do I go back? I don't know how to go back. Anyway. Curious one, aren't you? The eye button over each crew member's portrait will tell you if the ship is from its own perspective. Other than this mode, your flight UI has less instruments than you found in the cockpit itself. In internal view, right-click on the toggle between the mouse look and the interactive modes. Okay. What does that do? I jack myself. I'm not supposed to be. I don't care. Yeah. And look around without having to hold down the right mouse. Okay. Okay, so it right clicks. I got you. So you don't have to hold it down. Having to hold down the right mouse button, try looking around and clicking on things. The engineering department says there are many devices in there that actually work. They seem to be quite proud of that. In fact, when there are multiple crew, you can cycle through the V. Okay, V is what went back. Okay. Next by C. Got it. Okay. That's cool. Staging stack, you can see the indicator of your parachute. The indicator shows when the chute will be activated by staging. You already know that, but the background fucking fly. The foreground, the parachute will change color depending on the parachute state. However, that by default, parachutes will not deploy when unsafe, even if you stage them. We're dealing with these little assholes. Where is he? I'm about to knock this damn fly out of flight if I get a hold of him. Alright. Left 3 shows safe, risky, unsafe to deploy. The chute is unstaged white, and then left 3. The right 3 shows stage after arm deployed and cut or shredded. You're familiar with the chute icon colors, we can move on. Let's move on. Aha! This fucking fly is on my stream deck right now. Dude, I want to pop this motherfucker. Did before finally got the PC figured out? What was going on with it? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to say, I don't care. Eventually offer you some advice if I need to. I used to work on this shit for. GPU driver needed an update. What kind of GPU do you have? Do you have a NVIDIA or do you have an AMD? Dude, this damn fly. I'll find this. I'll find this MFer. Now we'll destroy it. I am not playing. Getting kind of hot over my desk here. Maybe that's why. Just a little light on our stage is flashing right now. Okay, no talk. I'll unlock the flight controls and you'll be clear for launch. At any time, you can press escape to pause the game. In the pause menu, you can restart the flight. Or in this tutorial, choose the end. For now, get yourself prepared and hit space when you're ready to launch. Our hopper has only a solid rocket motor, so there's no throttle control. That's why we don't review the throttle here and make sure to fly in a nice high arc and enjoy the flight. Okay. Now we're out of fuel. We're out of fuel. Now sit back and enjoy the descent. That's our parachute. Oh, my fur niece some items that she needed. So we launched. We're just dropping now. Whoa, what was that? The parachute, we're just kind of chilling now. We revert to launch. Mini leash and girl dog diapers. I got you. Okay, fur knees. That's what you meant. Okay. I'm a little slow sometimes. So like, we can't really do much to control this flight. You obviously have. Hey, can we just go to the flight rather than doing all this stuff again? So over 5,000 meters. We're still climbing a little bit. So we're about to start dropping. Oh, we spun it. That's not good. That's not good either. Oh no. Oh no. Canada just won? Ew. Oh well. Still probably won't win the Stanley Cup again. For God knows how long. You should play my Canada thing in the redeems. You'll probably really like it. Alright, so our parachute is deployed. And we're just kind of floating here. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, Snow? Still here. Weren't you streaming earlier, or was that last night? You were streaming last night. Because we awesome sauce. I like Canadians. Well, most of them. I know it's like there was one Dallas star. Well, I love watching this game. The Kerbals look hilarious. She is a fan. This game is quite a bit of fun. Well done, you survived your first quick flight. You make the best faces. Is that your first time chat there, Diana? On this account, probably. Yeah, it's because it's on this account. That's why. Yeah, they're kind of funny. This game is pretty awesome. There's a lot to it though. There's so much to it. Well done, you've survived your first quick flight. When you're landed or splashed on Kerbal and not in training, you can point the mouse just above the exit to recover button. Okay. Unlock the new crew hatch, so if you feel like going out for a walk or a swim, you can click the extracurricular activity button that will pop up when you mouse over the portrait. Okay. Oh, we're out of the ship. We're swimming. Hey, thanks for those bits there. Lily Pup. I'll have to call you by your actual your Twitch name there, rather than your name associated with your other account. Oh, you can climb. Wait. We're just chilling, waiting to be saved. Why, man? This concludes today's lesson. To exit training, you press escape to access the pause menu and end scenario. You again learn more about suborbital flight, perhaps. Bye. Bye. Oh, did I fall off? Yeah, why do they wait till I start streaming before they start fucking with me? I will buzz the shit out of one of you fuckers. Alright. It might be the lights that attract these little shitheads. That was an awesome game. What was the final score? 2-3. So I think the only Dallas star that played in that was even on the either roster of that game was Jake Ottinger, who was a backup goalie. An extra period, gotcha. Yeah, hockey's like always sudden death, basically. Unless you go to a shootout. Free hockey. Well, that's cool. The Canada one. They needed a W lately. Very little hockey just wanted to tune in because of all the ruckus a few days ago. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. That game compared to the other day, it was probably. I wouldn't say it was boring. Maybe it was boring for Americans because we lost, but I just hope when the Canadian anthem is, yeah. I mean, honestly, regardless of what's going on with politics, I feel like this is uncalled for. Should just, we could disagree, but we don't have to like disrespect each other. We disagree about things. So how does this work? Recover vessel. I don't think that works here. I don't think it works in the tutorial. Yeah, we're done, I guess. Mun or bust. Intermediate construction. I go pick up Gina from work. Alright, Chucky. I'm not going very late today. I just want to get in here for like an hour or so. I think I may actually just call it right now because this fly's pissing me off and I'm getting tired already. Or maybe I'll just play something else. This is fun though, but this requires a lot of brain power. And play missions. Inbox, science, or career. Let's see what that does. So you can just build a random rocket. Oh, we need a pod first. Lots of options. Mark 2, Mark 1. Coming back from the ads. Very interesting. Very interesting game. save this. Go to main menu. All right, y'all. We're going. I think we're just gonna switch games for now. I'm gonna play more of this on stream sometime, but for now, play something else. We are going to play. I think we should play. Let me look through the list here. I already have downloaded. Oh. I'm really kind of in that funk where I don't really know what I want to play. Nothing sounds like it'd be super entertaining right now. I don't have Sekiro. I do have Dark Souls and I do have it installed, but I kind of want that to be a dedicated stream situation. And it's already too late to get started on something like that, I think. Yeah, I may just call stream, honestly. I'm a little bit tired. I don't want to call stream, but it's like I don't have very many other options right now that sound entertaining enough. Let's look. Who's live? A few people live. Who's playing this particular game? This guy's like a professional at this shit. Man, this game is so freaking detailed. It's crazy. This guy's name is I2 Rocket Guy, which is stylized to look like Rocket Guy. I think we're gonna go over there. Ready for the short stream tonight, guys. I got tired pretty quickly. My head started kind of hurting too. I appreciate everybody that came out and hung out and watched me play the resubs. We had quite a few resubs tonight and the bits and everything else going on. We had a couple of resubs and the bits. But thank you guys for hanging out. I'm not sure when the next stream is going to be. I don't have like a full schedule this weekend, so there's a good chance you might see me pop in sometime this weekend. You know, no guarantees, but I'm gonna try. This guy is playing Kerbal, and he's very much he's doing hardcore career, so it looks like he kind of knows what he's doing. So we're gonna raid him. Invalid username because I didn't copy the whole thing. The Snow Slammed Linux Outlaw. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you guys for sure. Go check this guy out. I don't know much about him other than he's obviously playing this game, and it looks pretty dope. He seems to be much more knowledgeable than I am at it, for sure. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Love y'all. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Ciao.